This is Rescuing Mattie by S.E. Smith, narrated by Samantha Cook. Chapter 1. Mattie Abrams giggled as Bouncer tried to steal Pee-wee's squeaky toy. The huge Mastiff St. Bernard wasn't about to let the little terrier Mix have his favorite toy. Mattie looked affectionately at her dogs. All 6 of them were pound puppies, and she loved every quirky thing about them. Runts, misfits, and plain old peasant blood that no one really wanted, she thought with a wry smile. Similar to me. Mattie didn't mind the fact that her mom and dad were happy to not have to communicate with her anymore. Their responsibility for raising her was done. In fact, they had missed her birthday the last 3 years in a row now they had someone else to concentrate on. Her family now was the 6 dogs, 4 cats, and a mixture of other small furry creatures that she trained. Each animal had a special place in her heart, their own uniqueness that made them shine. But most of all, they loved her unconditionally for just being her. Mattie had spent her free time visiting the local humane societies in the towns or cities the circus visited. She knew she had a soft heart when it came to those no one else wanted. She had poured her love and loneliness into helping every stray animal she could as she grew up. Her parents didn't care as long as it kept her busy. She had trained ferrets, mice, and an assortment of dogs and cats. She had gotten so good at it that she had started her own business by the time she was 12, training animals, mostly dogs. Her business had grown by word of mouth. She became interested in training bomb-sniffing dogs after several deadly attacks around the country. The death and devastation had shocked her, and she hoped she could do something to help prevent things like that from happening in the future. She had volunteered with the local police department and found her niche, which turned out to be very profitable. By the time she was 18, she had already saved up enough to buy a house in a nice neighborhood. She would have if she hadn't gone to the circus that lazy summer day. The moment she walked through the gates, she felt like she was home. She spent the next 3 days going to every show and talking to the people who worked there. One of them had finally pointed her in the direction of Walter. After her meeting with him, his wife Nima, and their daughter Ricky, she had gone home and packed her few belongings in Calico, her cat. She bought a truck and a 5th-wheel camper instead of a house, and was on the road the next day. That had been 6 years ago, and she hadn't looked back.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?